Hi guys! Kamusta kayo? Welcome to my channel. It's Colleen right here. For those of you who are new, I share videos about our life experiences here in New Zealand with news on the side. Before I go ahead sharing about our main topic today, kamusta kayo guys? Here, it's very gloomy. It's been rainy the past few days kaya medyo depressing yung panahon dito. Nag-start na din yung winter, as you know, started back on the 1st of June and will carry on until the last day of August. Although, sa inyo na hindi pa nakakapag-travel dito sa New Zealand, a little tip lang kapag visit kayo dito even after the winter season, meron pa ding lingering cold. Ang content natin for today guys, very timely at saka importante. Bago ako mag-start, I would like to give a shout out to Charm. You know who you are. She sent me a private message asking if it's possible for me to make a video about the current cost of living here in New Zealand. Alam naman natin guys na hindi lang naman dito sa New Zealand nagkakaroon ng effects of inflation, diba? It is actually existing everywhere. And for those of you na merong plans to migrate here, especially yung mga nag-aasikaso na ng kanilang accredited employer work visa, tingin ko swak na swak sa inyo tong video na to para pagdating nyo naman dito sa New Zealand, you wouldn't be in shock sa mga bills na kailangan yung bayaran and of course, the other expenses. Disclaimer lang guys, I couldn't speak for the whole country, but all the information I'll be sharing with you in this video is based on our experience and with what I've read online. Just so you know guys, para meron kayong basis, I live in the South Island. I am 4 hours away from Christchurch and I live in a town. If in case you have any questions about the North Island or any other parts of the South Island, I'm pretty sure there is someone that I can ask. Kaya don't hesitate to leave a comment in this video or send me a private message on my Facebook page, Chichi on Record. For today's video guys, I will be sharing with you the current cost of living here in New Zealand and how it is like to live here with inflation and rising costs. Pag-usapan muna natin ang geography ng New Zealand. So, merong two main islands dito, which is the North Island and the South Island. Sa North Island, dun yung makikita yung Auckland and the capital city, which is Wellington. Dito naman sa South Island, makikita ninyo kung saan kinasal si Anne Curtis and Erwin Yusuf, Queenstown, and the city of Christchurch. For me guys, it doesn't matter kung saan ka nakatira sa isang bansa. This reminds me of our economic subject nung high school guys. Siyempre, kung mas malaki ang population ng isang lugar, ang demand mataas. Ngayon, magkakaproblema tayo kung ang supply ay mababa. I would like to cite Auckland, for example. Ang New Zealand, the whole population of the country is a little over 5 million people. And sa Auckland alone, merong 1.7 million residents. Isipin niyo, how many people would need housing? And because Auckland is such a very developed city, madaming educational institutions, meron silang international airport, and of course, maraming foreign investors na nag-invest ng money nila and businesses dyan sa Auckland City. Kaya naman mataas ang cost of living. For me to be able to give you an idea on how much it is to rent here in New Zealand, let us visit trademe.co.nz. You may also download their application. It is available in Android and in Apple. Ito nga guys, so let's go change the location to Auckland. So always remember guys that, of course, kung mas malapit kayo sa sentro ng isang city, definitely the rent that you will be paying or the value of the property is a lot higher compared kung medyo malayo kayo sa Central Business District. You can also see guys, it is normal here in New Zealand na naka-quote ng per week ang rental fee. Pero depende na sa agreement ninyo ng landlord ninyo or kaya ng property manager ninyo kung paano yung scheme ng pagbayad ng rent.
While you can see the current available properties for rent around the country through TradeMe, visiting tenancy.gov.nz will give you a more specific information on how much it is to rent in your area. The website is very user-friendly, guys. All you need to do is to type in the location of the place wherein you're looking for a rental. And then it will automatically show you the results. May comparison, guys, depending on the type of the dwelling at saka sa number of rooms. And it does include yung lower quartile and upper quartile at saka yung median rent.
Ayan guys, somehow you've got an idea on how much it is to rent in the country. I am not discouraging anyone. I know opportunities are mainly in the city, and I'm pretty sure as you live here longer, you will have a better understanding kung paano ninyo ibabudget ang inyong mga sahod. In addition to that guys, if a place is a tourist destination, expect niyo na mataas ang cost of living. For example, back in 2015, it was the first time to visit Queenstown at nagulat ako sa supermarket, guys. The supermarket was the same name, same brand, but times 2 yung presyo, guys. Bonus tip ko sa inyo, guys, if in case you are going to travel here in New Zealand and is heading to a tourist destination, kung kaya ninyong mag-supermarket or mag-grocery kahit sa medyo malayo doon sa lugar na yon, gawin nyo na para medyo makatipid-tipid kayo ng konti. Speaking of groceries and supermarket, guys, this is something we can't afford to miss. Personally, it's very therapeutic for me na magpunta ng supermarket because I get to spend time on my own while keeping myself updated on the changing prices of grocery supplies. Dito sa New Zealand, there are only 2 main companies that dominates the supermarket world. Yan yung Foodstuffs at saka Woolworths. Foodstuffs carries Pack and Save, Foursquare, and New World supermarkets, while Woolworths carries their own name. Before pangalan nila Countdown, guys, but since last year, they've started to transition into having all their supermarkets named Woolworths. Feeling ko guys, kung manggagaling kayo sa Philippines or maybe in the Asian region and you will be migrating here in New Zealand, like my sister-in-law, medyo magugulat kayo kung magkano yung mga presyo ng bilihin dito. Natutunan na din namin guys because of inflation and the rising cost of living to modify on how we cook our Pinoy food. Kumbaga nagkakaroon kami ng mga version ng iba't ibang Filipino dishes para masarap pa din pero swak sa budget. One thing that we should also remember guys, yung mga fruit and vegetables na nakasanayan natin back home usually grow in a tropical or warm environment. Dito sa New Zealand, we have 4 seasons, kaya naman hindi readily available ang lahat ng variants ng fruits and vegetables all year round. Like now that it's winter, medyo limited yung variety of available fruits and vegetables in the supermarket. Of course, the duopoly works on making sure that products are readily available for consumers here in New Zealand. Unfortunately, those products that are not grown here and may be out of season would need to be imported from other countries, incurring costs and rising the price of the products. I will truly understand guys and can truly relate kung mamimiss ninyo ang mga pagkain back home. That's not a problem kasi marami namang Asian stores around the country wherein you can get your favorite Pinoy snacks. Pero tandaan ninyo guys ha, since these items are imported, the price is not as cheap as how it is in the Philippines. Hindi rin ako magugulat guys kung makita ninyo yung sarili ninyo na nagko-convert. Kasi ganyan din ako nung bagong dating ako dito sa New Zealand. Here's another tip guys. Ito lang yung alam ko ha. So, Woolworths and New World, they have an online mailer that they publish every Sunday each week. Yung online mailer shows the special priced items for the coming or the following week. So, kapag nakita nyo na yon, you will be able to weigh kung saan ba mas mura yung ganitong product, saan ba mas magandang bumili ng ganitong product for that week. Yung Pack and Save, I'm not sure if they do, but then if you're subscribed, makaka-receive ka ng email from them ng mga special prices nila for that week. And of course, kapag matagal ka na dito sa New Zealand, you will definitely find your way on how you'd be able to effectively manage your budget. Pero kung bago ka pa, I think it would be ideal for you to be familiar on how it is like to live here and also to know the prices of the different products. At first, siguro kailangan mo pang mag-weigh at mag-prioritize kung saan mo gustong dalhin yung percentage ng iyong income. Siyempre, yung rent, that's fixed. But then you'll learn like how much you need to spend for your own or maybe for your family. Pagka bibili ka ng groceries, and alam mo yun, yung mga extras pa. Kasi iba pa yun kapag kunyari may car ka, may mga expenses ka pa na iba. And of course, your transport, mga ganun. Alam nyo guys, 2 topic pa lang yan ha. Pero parang ang dami ko nang sinabi. So, I will just cut the video right here. I will make another video covering 2 different topics. Antayin nyo ha, pag-upload ko ulit. So, thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And i-follow nyo na rin ako sa Facebook. That's Chichi on Record. Bye!